Pope Francis says that there are 5 characteristics of holiness in the 21st century. And while Dorothy Day died in the 20th, I think she was a precursor of this. When she, oh wait a minute, I have to tell you just one story though, that Pope Francis makes me think of this. It was great to see him speaking in Congress. And afterwards I was speaking with I was in the chambers. I got to be in the chambers when the Pope spoke. And afterwards I was speaking with a reporter, and he didn't quite hear rightly. He says, well, why was the Pope talking about Doris Day? No, you missed a basic here. You missed a basic. But what Pope Francis says are these characteristics of holiness are first that there's perseverance. And Dorothy Day persevered in her quest for this sense of the holy, the sense of sacred in a prayer life. I do an hour prayer in the morning. I heard in there 3 hours a day. Ooh, I could learn something. Perseverance. The second, he says, is joy and a sense of humor. And did you hear joy in the references to that sense of party and being together and welcoming? Of course, I did like the pre-conversion moments in the bar. That looked quite good. But I think it carried over into Catholic worker reality in the joy that I've seen in Catholic worker places. The third, he says, is passion and boldness. And Pope Francis says that we're often tempted just to pull back and to not really put out what we know or what we see. And didn't we see in this film that call to radically be who we're called to be? The fourth, he says, is to do whatever we do in community. Tonight, community, the Catholic worker houses, all of the alums, all of the folks that have passed through Catholic worker create community because we know we belong to each other. Isn't that the holiness that Dorothy Day calls forth? And finally, Pope Francis says, the fifth characteristic is to live in constant prayer. And isn't that what we saw? Her constant sense of the presence of the divine and the effort to live a gospel message in a really complicated world. So I don't know about you, but I feel challenged. I feel stirred up. I feel one with a woman who some want to call a saint, but I prefer to call her the troublemaker.